It's the age-old problem. How do I host my applications or web services? Okay, maybe not age-old, but certainly it's something any burgeoning tech company would be thinking about. Do you go for on-premises, off-site, or cloud? And how do you control it all? Well, if you watched my previous video, you should know two things. One, that my meme usage is top tier, picture quality less so. And two, Terraform is one of your main options for centralizing control of infrastructure provisioning. It allows you to automate and centralize the creation, destruction, and manipulation of infrastructure, whether that be on-prem or cloud, and is compatible with a wide variety of technologies. So why isn't everyone using it? Well, the answer to that is, of course, they're doing their best to get off their back. Why are you so demanding? But once you fix your attitude, the next reason is accessibility. See, Terraform is very useful in provisioning infrastructure, but it still requires a level of understanding that prevents the average user from being able to use it. This means that anyone who wants to be able to spin up new infrastructure has to both possess the full technical knowledge of what they want and how it should be set up, and also how to express that in HCL. Which, in some companies with a lot of developers constantly creating new applications, is an overhead that developers simply don't have time for, especially when they don't need to do it that often. So, while HCL and Terraform are significantly faster at creating resources manually, that time saving isn't there if you also have to learn how to actually use it first, especially when that time investment won't actually pay off in the long run. So what do? Do you continue to take up your admin's time with writing new Terraform configurations for each new requirement that comes in across a large business? I mean, you can, but I thought on this and came up with something a little different. So, HashiCorp has a concept they describe as no-code provisioning, the ability to provision infrastructure without having to even look at HCL. Currently, this is in beta in Terraform Cloud and allows users to create infrastructure using a UI and drop-down menus. However, for customers who can't host their Terraform configuration remotely for one reason or another, this doesn't meet their need. So what can those customers do? Well, funny you ask, I came up with something while working on a project that I think should help with this very situation. We developed our own solution to a no-code provisioning requirement that works on Terraform Enterprise, and in classic Terraform style, it relies a lot upon APIs. It's made up of a simple UI to enter infrastructure requirements, which we developed in standard Bootstrap and HTML, and a Python backend which contains our USP, our secret sauce, if you will. Don't like secret sauce? Yeah, no, that's fair. I won't say that again, sorry. We developed, as part of this solution, a series of Python classes to replicate the shape and form of a Terraform file. This allows us to automate the creation of configuration files while also filling in values and variables dynamically ready to be sent to Terraform Enterprise via its API. So what you have is a way to automate the production of Terraform configuration files through a UI that is all written in industry standard languages, which means what? You, in the back. That's right, it means it's all easily modifiable, and because of its modular design, it's even designed so it can be expanded by users with ease. So, currently it has a couple of instances of pre-configured make me a certain kind of box settings, but new ones are easy to add using the formatting of the existing modules and a small amount of HCL knowledge. So what this means is that you can have your Terraform admin write out the format of a generic configuration of each form of infrastructure, so for example an AWS box or a VMware box, leaving gaps for where values should be dynamically filled in, and then users, even non-technical users, can use these to provision infrastructure themselves, with no requirement for them to learn HCL at all. Sounds handy, right? I like to think so. We call it the Automated Terraform Infrastructure Provisioner, and it's available now from our website. As we use it for different customers, we intend to update the code as new use cases arise, so the more people who use it, the more useful it will be. Get in touch.